Hey, first grade, it's Mr. Sievers again, back for day 2, round 2 of some math. We're going to do some fluency to start, and then I'm just going to give you a few addition and subtraction equations for you guys to solve at home, and then I'll also go over some of the answers on this video as well. Remember, pause anytime you need some extra time to finish your work, or you just want to pause me and do some work by yourself for a little bit first, and then you can keep going. If you don't have a piece of paper or a pencil or a whiteboard or whiteboard marker, go ahead and get it now. You can pause the video and get it now. And then we'll go ahead and get started with some fluency in 3, 2, 1, and 0. We're going to start with some happy counting. We're going to do it pretty fast today. So we're going to start with happy counting by ones starting at 10. I'll do the first couple with you, and then you're on your own. So we're at 10, okay? Ready, go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, pause, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, pause, on your own, 11, 10, pause. Good. Let's do it again. Let's start at 20. I'm at 20. 21. Pause. I'm at 24. 20, 19, 18. Pause on your own. I'm at 18. Pause. I'm at 25. Good. You should be there also at 25. Let's go by tens now. Let's start at 20. Going by tens. Okay, I'm at 20, 30, 60. Pause, I'm at 90. Pause, I'm at 10. 20, 30, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Good, hold there. All right, this fluency activity you're going to need to write. I'm going to give you 3 numbers. They're going to be harder numbers. They're going to be tens. And then you guys are going to have to create your 4 number sentences with these 3 numbers. 2 addition, 2 subtraction, okay? Here are those 3 numbers. 60, 40, 20. Go ahead and pause the video and do it by yourself because I'm going to go ahead and reveal the answers in 3, 2, 1, 0. So you should have 2 addition equations. 40 plus 20 equals 60. 20 plus 40 equals 60. 60 take away 40 equals 20. And then 60 take away 20 equals 40. Okay, if you didn't have it, go ahead and try it again. You can pause the video, try it again. If you did, awesome job. Let's move on to some quick tens. I'm going to give you a number, and then I want you guys to write that number in quick 10 form. The first number, let's do, how about 37? 37. Go ahead and draw your quick tens under the 37. You can pause it and do it, and then start it back up. For 37, you should have 1, 2, 3. 3 tens, and then 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 3 tens and 7 ones. Good. Okay, this time I'm going to actually draw the quick tens, and then you're going to have to figure out what number I just drew, okay? So, how about this? Think in your head, what number did I do? I see 4 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. So we have 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Good. You should have 44 on your board. All right. This portion of the video, if you want a new piece of paper, you can. I'm going to give you like 3 or 4 addition and subtraction equations. I'm going to give you the equation. You can pause it. I'm also going to do it on my board. And then once you have it, you can play the video. And then we'll see if your answer matches mine. Okay? First equation, how about 6 plus 8 equals? 6 plus 8 equals. Go ahead and pause the video, do it on your own. All right, 6 plus 8 equals. I love these equations that go over 10 because we can do it in a few different ways. The first strategy we could do is start at the bigger number, 8, and count on 6 places. So if we start at 8 and count on 6, let's see where we end up. We're at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 6 plus 8 would equal 14. I could also make that 8 into a 10. I know that 8 is closer to 10 than 6, so I would break up this 6 into a 2 and a 4. I hope you know why I chose a 2 and a 4, because the 2 and the 8 can make a 10. I would circle that. 8 plus 2 equals 10. But I'm not done yet, remember, because I still have this 4 at the end here. And I know that 10 and 4, 10, 4 equals 14. And that 14 goes all the way up into our empty space right here. Good. Let's do another one. Again, when you guys are solving these equations, you can do it however you want. You can count on from the bigger number. You can make it 10. If you wanted to draw 6 circles and then 8 circles and add them all up, that's cool with me. All right, you ready? How about 9 plus 8 equals? It's a bad 8. I'm rewriting it. I'm going to do it on my own on the board. If you want to go ahead and pause, try to solve it on your own, and then start the video back up. I'm going to show you how I did it in 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to make it 10 because both of these numbers are pretty close to a 10. The 9 is a little closer, though, so I'm going to try to get that 9 into a 10. I know that 9 only needs 1 to make a 10, so I'm going to take that 1 from the 8. If I take a 1 from the 8, I'm left with 7. All right. The 1 and the 9 make a 10. 10's our friend. It's easier to add and subtract from 10. So now I have 9 plus 1 equals 10. And then I have this 7 left. I just know that 10 and 7 make 17. And then that 17 can go right up here. And 9 plus 8 equals 17. You could have also counted on. You could have also just drew out 9 circles and drew out 8. And then you would have the answer. All right, let's do a subtraction equation over 10, okay? What if we did 12 take away 5? 12 take away 5. Go ahead and try to do it on your own, and then I'll show you how I did it in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, there's a couple ways you can do this. One, in your head you can count. You're at 12. You could literally just take away 5 in your head or try to take away 5 on your fingers. You could turn this into an addition equation where it becomes 5 plus what equals 12. And from there, you can just count on. You can start at 5 and count on to see how you got to 12. You could also make a 10 again. All right. 12 is pretty close to 10. So I'm going to try to make that into, pause. Since we're doing subtraction, we're going to turn this 12 into a 10 and a 2. Okay. We know that 12 is a 10 and a 2 because 10, 2 equals 12. All right. I messed up though. This is funny. I even mess up too, guys. Even Mr. Sievers makes mistakes. I broke it up, right, into a 10 and a 2, but usually, remember, I want to put the 10 over here, closer to the 5, because that's where we're going to be drawing our circle, okay? So I have 10. I'm going to take away the 5. I know that 10 take away 5 is 5. We're pretty good at those 10 facts by now, all those addition, subtraction equations that equal 10. But I'm not done yet. I still have this 2 over here I need to add to this 5. So down here, I'll go 5 plus 2 equals 7. I have my 7. I'm going to bring it all the way up here. And I know that 12 take away 5 equals 7, okay? If you don't want to do it in all those steps, you don't have to. If you already knew that 12 is a 10 and a 2, you could just do it in your head. 10 take away 5 and then add the 2. That's cool. Or maybe even the 12, you take away 2 to get to a 10, and then you know you need to take away 5 more to get to the 5. Either way you do it, that's cool with me. Let's do one more subtraction equation, and hopefully I'll be able to draw it right the first time too, okay? All right, let's do 14 take away 8. 14 take away 8. Go ahead and try to do it by yourself. And then I'll show you a few ways to do it in 3, 2, 1, and 0. The first thing I could do, sometimes addition is easier than subtraction, so I could turn it into an addition equation. I could turn this into 8 plus what equals 14. Remember the subtraction equation, we're always starting at that biggest number. In addition, we're trying to add 2 smaller numbers to get to that greater or bigger number, okay? So I could start at 8 and count on until I got to 14. Or, again, I could separate the 14 into a 10 and a 4. Remember, I'm going to put the 10 over here, though, because it's closer to the 8. So my 14 becomes a 4 and a 10 and a 4. I know that 10 take away 8 is 2, because I know the difference between 10 and 8. You don't have to circle it if you don't want to. I kind of like to circle it with the minus sign in there, so I remember that I'm subtracting. 10 take away 8 equals 2. I still have the 4 left, so 2 plus 4 equals 6. And then I know that 14 take away 8 equals 6, okay? Go ahead and erase it. And then let's end with doing a 2-digit subtraction equation, okay? Because I'm kind of on a subtraction kick right now. Let's do the equation 55 take away 33. 55 take away 33. That seems like a lot. Those are big numbers. This is a lot, guys. This can be hard. But the biggest way, or the most helpful way we can make this easier, is to make quick tens, okay? Try to make quick tens with the 55. And then I'm going to show you what to do in a second. I don't want to give it away. So go ahead and try it on your own first. Go ahead and pause the video and do that. And then I'll go ahead and go over the answers in 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you guys did this as it wasn't too tricky. Using quick tens with 2-digit addition and subtraction can be quick because you really got to focus on if this is a minus sign or if this is a plus sign. Whether it's addition or subtraction or not, I'm still going to make those quick tens with the 55. I know that 55 has 5 tens, okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I'm going to make my 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, wow, I can't count. 5 tens just like that, okay? I also know that 55 has the 5 tens and the 5 ones. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tens and 5 ones, okay? If this was a plus sign and we were adding, I would also add tens and ones for the 33. But remember, guys, it's minus, it's take away. So I'm going to take away 3 tens and I'm going to take away 3 ones from the 55 over here, okay? Because it's minus 33. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that one, and that one. I just erased 3 tens. You can erase it or cross it out. And then I'm going to take away 3 of the ones that I saw. And I am left with 2 tens and 2 ones. I know that 2 tens is 10, 20. Plus those 2 ones equals 22. Okay? So I know that 55 take away 33 equals 22. And sorry, guys, this board's a little sloppy. If you're a beautiful butterfly in my class, you guys know that I don't always have the best handwriting. But we make do, and we always try to get better, okay? All right, guys. Hyde-Addison first graders, these are different equations that you guys can practice at home. You could even give your brothers or sisters or parents or grandparents or cousins or whoever you're at home with some of these problems, and you guys can try to solve them together or use the different strategies we've learned in class to solve them. Hope you had fun. Keep learning at home. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye.